I love fall.
Live on tape from Capture Production Studios in beautiful downtown Bridgeville, it's Consumer Sense with Dr. Audrey Gusky. Here to make sense of it all, Audrey Gusky.
Welcome to Consumer Sense, where we share consumer tips and trends of what's happening in the Pittsburgh marketplace. I am Dr. Audrey Gusky. Have we got a great show for you? We will talk about online coupons. Now, wouldn't you love to save money every time you shop online? Well, we're going to tell you just how to do that, so you never have to pay full price or pay for shipping again. Do you think you can beat Walmart? Well, on today's show, we're going to talk to the woman who has beat Walmart. In fact, she has made a habit of taking Walmart to court. Pittsburgh's favorite consumer advocate, Mary Bach, is with us today, and she will share her story of how she won a lawsuit against Walmart. Mo's Marketing Minute looks at Foursquare, so you can have fun with your friends while grabbing up some bargains. We'll tell you which favorite Pittsburgh brands have moved into the second round and how you can vote in this week's Pittsburgh Business Times Brand Madness competition. Iron City Innovations takes a look at the new iPhone, so you can decide if it's for you. We will be saving you a lot of dollars and making a lot of sense for you on this week's Consumer Sense. This week's Iron City Innovations is dedicated to Steve Jobs and looks at the newest iPhone. The iPhone 4S is out. As of October 14th, you can buy the new iPhone that Apple has just released. It's the newest upgrade for iPhone. The iPhone 4S has the same dimensions and size as the iPhone 4, but the software inside the phone is what separates it from its predecessors. It features a faster dual-core A5 processor and the ability to handle more complex and sophisticated gaming. Plus, it has 7 times the graphic speed. Apple said the phone battery can accommodate 8 hours of talking over 3G, 6 hours of web browsing over 3G, 9 hours of browsing over Wi-Fi, 10 hours of video viewing, and 40 hours of music listening. Wow! It has a brand new antenna system. It can improve the call quality and reduce drop calls. The iPhone 4S also includes a personal digital assistant software called Siri, which means you can talk to the phone and set reminders, update the calendar, and ask general questions that the software can look up through its voice recognition software. I love this. You can ask your phone, do I need a raincoat today? And it will say to you, it sure looks like rain. Another big feature of the iPhone is the improved camera. The device has an 8-megapixel camera, and it's comparable to the point-and-shoot camera. The camera will be able to capture 73% or more light, works 33% faster, and feature a hybrid infrared filter that you can edit the photos right on the phone. That is amazing. Thank you, Steve Jobs. Your legacy lives on. Your innovations and creative spirit have inspired all of us. The beauty and simplicity of Apple technology has changed us all. And that's this week's Iron City Innovations. Iron City, a beautiful and simple concept as well. Iron City invented the first snap-top can, the first aluminum can, the first light beer, revolutionary innovations in packaging and products. That same creative spirit drives them today. Try their new Icy Light Mango. I love it. It's a fabulous innovation. This week's Mo's Marketing Minute focuses on Foursquare. For those of you who don't know, Foursquare is a mobile and internet site that uses geolocation to connect friends and places. Users check in at venues using a mobile website or text messaging. Each check-in awards the user points, and you can even earn badges. Foursquare has just announced the creation of a page for brands. They want to compete with Facebook and with Twitter. Now users can track the check-in of their favorite brands and that of their friends. Just like with social networking and micro-blogging platforms, Foursquare users can follow a brand that they like and be alerted of its movement. Foursquare users can also get tips or comments left by visitors who might recommend a fun thing to do, such as a concert or suggest a dish to taste at a restaurant. And like Facebook, The user can leave comments after a friend's check-in to a specific place. Geolocation has long been used as a tool for marketers to attract adventurous consumers. So Tom Cruise can offer a review of a Pittsburgh restaurant. Or your friend can recommend a travel agency with great service to the most beautiful beaches in the world. Take MTV. They usually indicate the location of their next concert or the shooting of cult shows like Jersey Shore. So MTV connects the online experience to an offline life by allowing fans to dance in the same nightclubs as Snooki or visit the campus where the situation got his education. Smartphones have made this possible, and now Foursquare is an incredible force that allows companies to promote their brands or places in a whole new way. How cool is that? Now, Moe's Marketing Minute for this week. Visit Moe's Southwest Grill in Collier, Robinson, Market Square. Moe's, home of the popular.
Welcome to Moe's!
Greeting and pop culture inspired menu and atmosphere. Moe's Southwest Grill is fun and engaging, fast concept, serving wide variety of fresh, made-to-order Southwest fare. My favorite is the home wrecker. How big and powerful is Walmart, really? Here are some Walmart stats that will really surprise you. Americans spend more than $36 million at Walmart every hour. Walmart makes almost $21,000 a minute. From January 1st to St. Patrick's Day, they will sell more than Target will sell the entire year. Walmart is bigger than Home Depot, Kroger, Target, Sears, Costco, and Kmart combined. It is the world's largest employer. It employs over 1.6 million people. Most speak English. Walmart sells more food than any other store in the world. They have about 3,900 stores in the U.S. This year, over 7.2 billion different purchasing experiences will occur at Walmart. There are 6.5 billion people on this earth. 90% of Americans live within a 15-mile radius of Walmart. Now that's power.
Will always be home.
Sports.
I actually have neighbors that I talk to instead of Boston.
Go Pens. It's everything.
The new mango one is it. It's really good. It's really good, nice and sweet.
Mom and Dad are probably watching.
I drank it the first time it came out, and I've been drinking it ever since.
Man, I love Iron City. You got to support your own city. I lived here all my life.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Butler, Pennsylvania.
Massachusetts.
Marysville, Pennsylvania.
Washington, PA.
Shadyside.
Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh, man.
Hi, I'm Terry Wardenis, president of the Gateway Clipper Fleet. Come on down to the river and see America's most livable city from the decks of one of our riverboats. You're going to have a great time.
Attention all homeowners and contractors. Get the job done right with Federoach Landscape Supply. They're Western Pennsylvania's leading supplier of topsoils, bark mulch, natural stone, gravel, even recycled tire mulch. Call Federoach Landscape Supply at 1-800-TOPSOIL.
Hi, I'm Terry Wardenis, president of the Gateway Clipper Fleet. Have your wedding, social, or corporate event aboard one of our riverboats, where you'll see a moving portrait of America's most livable city. Your guests were going to have a great time.
Pittsburgh really is someplace special. That is why Jim Zaccone has introduced his Pittsburgh portfolio in amazing fine art prints and cards. You can order prints either matted or matted and custom framed. Each image is a slice of Pittsburgh and will enhance the decor of your office or home. These prints make wonderful gifts for anyone who loves Pittsburgh. You can view the entire portfolio by visiting Jim's website. The Pittsburgh images are also available at select retail outlets.
With us today is Mary Bach. You all know her as a consumer advocate, and very recently she fought Walmart, and she won. Mary has fought the mighty Walmart several times. She's here today to give us, literally, her 2 cents. Mary, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much, Audrey. I really enjoy being here.
Now, Mary, tell us, why did you fight Walmart?
When I find a store overcharging customers, I know that they are doing wrong. It's illegal in Pennsylvania to promise one price and to charge a higher price. And I caught Walmart promising to charge a certain price and then they were overcharging through the scanner checkout system. It's simply electronic bait and switch.
Absolutely. Now, what product are we talking about?
Well, actually, it was sausage, and it was these sausages,
Okay.
which I purchased. They were supposed to be 98 cents on the shelf tag, and they were ringing up $1 in the system.
So then what ended up happening? What did you do?
Well, I told the store about it, and the cashier did her due diligence and agreed that I was correct, and she made the override and corrected the item for me. But they don't anticipate that somebody like me will come back a few days later and possibly buy the same thing again. And 6 days later, I bought the same item again, and they overcharged me again. And I fussed about it. I asked to see the manager. The manager was not available, and the next day I called him out of courtesy to tell him what had happened. He gave me lots of excuses over the telephone, and I did not like what he was saying about different UPC codes, and he couldn't do anything about it for a couple of days, all of which was baloney, because all he had to do was take down the wrong shelf tag, and that's all I wanted him to do. I didn't care what price they charged for the sausage. I just wanted to make sure that the shelf tag and the scanner correlated with each other.
So then you took them to court.
I did. I sued under the Unfair Trade Practices in Pennsylvania Consumer Protection Law for $100 because the law says you can sue for your damages, which in this case was 2 cents, or $100, whichever is greater. And we went to court. They hired a very prestigious law firm from Harrisburg, and I won.
And I hear you have some very recent news.
Well, they have just now decided not to appeal, and they have sent me a check, and I've got a blown-up copy to show you, Audrey, of the settlement for $100, plus they had to refund all of the court costs, and so the check is for $180.50. And the good news about this particular lawsuit is that it literally has gone viral over the internet. It was picked up by the AP Wire Service, and a national dialogue has started about pricing accuracy in all types of retail, not just Walmart, but many other stores as well. And so I think I have made consumers more aware that they should look at their receipts, they should know prices when they shop, and they should call attention to any error that the store makes.
Well, as consumers, we all thank you for your efforts on this. What causes you? Why do you do this, Mary?
I just don't want consumers to be cheated in the marketplace. I want to make sure that retailers are held accountable for accurate pricing, and I do what I can to educate consumers in that regard.
You certainly do. Now, how did this all come about? How did you start this?
Well, I used to be a school teacher, and over the years, after not teaching, because I had to quit teaching, there was no maternity leave back in 1971 when I was pregnant with my first child. And as a result, I gained some other interests and started wanting to educate adults about marketplace issues, and one thing has gradually led to another. And that was not my first lawsuit against Walmart. I have now been successful in suing the same store 5 times for overcharging customers. And I don't just buy something and sue. I buy something, and when I find an error, I tell them about it. And sometimes I tell them about it time after time after time, and they have a certain attitude and don't change the price.
Wow. Tell us about some of the products. I think you've brought some of them here with us.
Actually, I bought bedroom slippers, and they were charging sales tax on this non-taxable merchandise. I also, in another case, bought dress patterns, and these are also not taxable in Pennsylvania, but Walmart was charging sales tax. And so those lawsuits were about sales tax issues, overcharging in the name of sales tax, and I won those lawsuits. I've also sued because I was buying school pants for my grandson, and they overcharged me by exactly $2 on this item. I called it to their attention, and I bought these on 4 different occasions and told the store about it on all 4 occasions. And the 5th time I went back, I told them, or I bought the same pair of pants. They overcharged me $2. I kept my mouth shut, and then I sued them again for $100 because over a period of time they were continuing to overcharge customers. If they would just fix it when I went back, they would be charging the right price. There would be no lawsuit. But they don't fix it. And that's why I've prevailed in court. All of these times, I've got myriad checks to show that I have prevailed against Walmart.
Mary, you are fabulous, and you know, hopefully we'll all learn a lesson from you and stand up for our consumer rights. We appreciate everything that you do for us, Mary. Thank you for joining us on Consumer Sense.
What are you doing? Tooling around. On a day like today? No, I'm tooling around.
Does your workshop look like this? Need some tools for an extra special project? Are you a professional sick of paying high prices from the superstores? Then come to Toolin' Around in the heart of beautiful downtown Bridgeville. If you're looking to buy a quality used tool or need fast cash, then come on down to Toolin' Around. Come on down to Toolin' Around.
Hi, I'm Terry Wardenis, President of the Gateway Clipper Fleet. Have your wedding, social, or corporate event aboard one of our riverboats, where you'll see a moving portrait of America's most livable city. Your guests were going to have a great time.
Pittsburgh really is someplace special. That is why Jim Zaccone has introduced his Pittsburgh portfolio in amazing fine art prints and cards. You can order prints either matted or matted and custom framed. Each image is a slice of Pittsburgh and will enhance the decor of your office or home. These prints make wonderful gifts for anyone who loves Pittsburgh. You can view the entire portfolio by visiting Jim's website. The Pittsburgh images are also available at select retail outlets.
Have you been following the fun for the Pittsburgh Business Times Brand Madness? Well, as you know, we've been giving it to you every week, and now we're in round 2, and we only have 32 brands left. So let's take a look at the competition for this week. We have Eaton Park, who was a huge winner last week with 7,800 votes, is competing against Giant Eagle. That's a big competition. We've got Bruner versus UPMC. We've got PNC versus Westinghouse. We've got the Omni William Penn, who is against Southside Works, the Cathedral of Learning versus Heinz Hall, and the Gateway Clipper versus the Meadows. Make sure you go to the website, www.pittsburghbusinesstimes.com, and vote for your favorite. This is a tough one. I'm not sure who I'm voting for this week. Now, Eric, with the economy being so tight, a lot of people have done things to try to cut back. What are you doing in order to save money as you're working out?
Well, I've had to quit going to the gym, which was $35 a month. So I'm down here on the trail. I bought a used bike for $30, and so I'm biking like 50, 70 miles a week. I'm walking 10 to 12. I can't run anymore, but you know, I'm trying to make do with the little money I have.
How do I save money?
Yes, when you're working out.
When I'm working out, well, I save money by not going to a gym and walking the trail. As far as, I don't usually buy workout clothes, if that's what you're inferring.
We are big runners, and we're currently training for a marathon, so we like to come to a lot of trails just like this, and it's, I don't know.
It's convenient. Yeah, there's so many trails like within 10 minutes of us.
Yeah.
That we have like a big variety of places to go yet.
And we like coming to trails like this instead of going to like a fitness center, and instead of running on a treadmill or something like this, like it's a lot better views and it's more interesting and it's cheaper.
Well, we bike usually, so tonight we're out walking, but we love these trails. They are phenomenal.
Montour Trail,
and
the Panhandle Trail, just really well kept, very nice.
Beautiful and free, which is very nice.
Yes.
And I think too, having bikes, you can get bikes at thrift stores, bikes anywhere, or it doesn't cost very much just to get out and walk, and it's very, very nice.
And you can take them anywhere.
Plus, it's nice to be out and outdoors.
Outside, it lessens the stress,
Yeah.
Close to nature, makes you feel good.
Yeah.
I do belong to a fitness center for 3 years, but I don't go. I just don't. I don't have the time. It's a big waste of money for me, so I come to the trail. I also do in-home exercises. I have ab exercises and Zumbas that I do at home, that type of things.
Number 5, visit the Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Hall and Museum. Take a short ride out to Pittsburgh's Oakland neighborhood and pause at Soldiers and Sailors for a unique look at American history. The museum explores the evolution of equipment and technology, as well as the effects that military conflicts have had on society. Collections include art ranging from the mid-1900s to cultural artifacts of today. Admission is free to veterans and their families. Number 4, attend Third Thursdays at WYEP. Take in fantastic local live music with 91.3 FM at this free monthly happy hour, which is open and offered on a first-come, first-served basis the third Thursday of every month at 7 p.m. Number 3, stop by the Society for Contemporary Craft for free exhibitions and family-friendly hands-on art activities. And don't miss browsing the tantalizing store. Located in the Strip District, the SCC offers visitors cutting-edge exhibitions and has displayed contemporary art and craft media by international, national, and regional artists since 1971. Number 2, enjoy the breathtaking view from Mount Washington. Simply drive up McArdle Roadway to Mount Washington on any evening to see why USA Weekend called this vantage point the second most beautiful view in America. Daytime views are great too, and sightseeing can include a visit to the Emerald View Park. And the number 1 free thing to do in Pittsburgh this fall is take in the extraordinary beauty of contemporary glass art, as well as other incredible and unique showcases at the Pittsburgh Glass Center. Exhibitions are continually changing to reflect a variety of experiences. For instance, in a recent exhibit, visitors entered the Hodge Gallery through a replica of the Fort Pitt Tunnel and emerged to see a kaleidoscope view of the city.
Hi, I'm Terry Wardenis, president of the Gateway Clipper Fleet. Come on down to the river and see America's most livable city from the decks of one of our riverboats. You're going to have a great time.
We'll always be home.
Sports.
I actually have neighbors that I talk to instead of Boston.
Go Pens. It's everything.
The new mango one, is it? It's really good. It's really good, nice and sweet.
Mom and Dad are probably watching.
I drank it the first time it came out, and I've been drinking it ever since.
Man, I love Iron City. You got to support your own city. I lived here all my life.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Butler, Pennsylvania.
Massachusetts.
Marysville, Pennsylvania. Washington, PA.
Shadyside.
Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh, man.
Attention all homeowners and contractors. Get the job done right with Federoach Landscape Supply. They're Western Pennsylvania's leading supplier of topsoils, bark mulch, natural stone, gravel, even recycled tire mulch. Call Federoach Landscape Supply at 1-800-TOPSOIL.
With us today is Liz Costa, who's from Championship Chase, and she's here to share some beauty secrets with us. Liz, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
Now, I hear that you make your own products.
I do.
Tell me about that.
I just started as a child. It's kind of a hobby of mine, just, experimenting with things around the house. And, over time it grew into a passion. And, I love making, things to take care of my body and my face. So, like body scrubs, treatments for my hair, face masks.
Wow.
Pretty much anything you can think of.
Now that is really cool. What kind of ingredients are you using?
All natural, organic products. I'm really into that, really trying to stay healthy with everything I put in my body and on my body. So, definitely natural and organic.
That is really, really exciting. Now, of course, being on TV, you probably really need to be up as far as beauty trends.
Right.
Any tips that you can give any of our viewers?
I definitely say drink a lot of water because it always is going to make you look better. If I'm not drinking enough water, I can definitely tell it ages anyone. Your skin's dull, dehydrated. You can definitely tell that. Get enough sleep.
Yeah, absolutely.
And definitely smile. I always tell girls, a lot of my friends walk around, and just smiling makes you look so much prettier, I think.
Yeah, it certainly does. Those are great tips. Now, as far as products that are over the counter, are there any particular favorites that you have?
Oh, definitely. I would definitely recommend any woman, short or long hair, to try Moroccan oil because it worked wonders on mine. I couldn't grow my hair. It was like it stopped at a certain point. I started using it, and I would do overnight treatments, once a week, and my hair grew. It's super long now, but
it's gorgeous.
It's amazing.
How fabulous.
Keeps it healthy, shiny. It's my favorite product by far.
Any other favorite brands?
Yeah, and then for your face, I would definitely recommend women try the Josie Maran Argan Oil.
Oh.
You think oil, and you don't want to put that on your face, but it's just amazing. It's my favorite product.
And where can you get something like that?
Sephora. Yeah.
Excellent. Now tell me more about some of the products that you're making.
Well, I always kind of experimented with things around the house. So, everything from fruit masks, like with bananas and oatmeal and honey, to body scrubs.
Yeah.
I make a body scrub with sugar and olive oil and sweet almond oil.
Wow.
And I actually made you one. I
No,
brought you one
you
today.
did.
Yeah.
Oh, these are so sweet. Oh, you didn't.
So
have
you're
to
gonna
do
have
that.
to let me know how you like it.
Oh, great. Oh my goodness. And this you made
And this
this
is my little recipe here that I've been making for years, and I use it on my body.
This is huge. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it exfoliates and it really keeps your skin smooth and shiny, and it's great for summer because you want that glow, and once you're out of the shower you have that glow, so it's great.
So basically our viewers can probably follow some of these tips you are given them.
Oh yeah.
In order to save money
as
well as be healthier.
This is such an inexpensive thing to make. I mean, and at this size, if you bought this at the store, you'd probably spend $25, and for me it's a couple dollars.
Really?
So
how fabulous.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I hope you like it.
It's healthy natural. Oh, thank you. Liz, that was so sweet of you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. It was great to be here.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us this week on Consumer Sense. We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you here at Rooted in Time in the heart of Bridgeville. This week's Consumer Sense sensible moments were: don't be afraid to be like David and go after the giant Goliath. Even if you're one small customer, you can beat the mighty Walmart, just like Mary Bach did. Know your rights and fight for them. Have fun with Foursquare. You can let your friends know where you are and also save heaps of money while having fun jumping around the city. Catch us next week. We're going to have a spooky show. We're going to give you some treats and some tricks as well on our Halloween special. And coming up in a future show, we'll have Nathan, one of the stars of extreme couponing, tell you about what it's really like behind the scenes as they're taping the show and give you some tips on being an extreme couponer. Make sure you tune in for that one. Become a part of the excitement and energy as Consumer Sense educates, entertains, and enriches the consumer experience. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter @Consumer Sense, and check out our website, draudreygusky.com. We include other tips to help you save time and money in the marketplace. We hope you tune in every week. I am Dr. Audrey Gusky. Thank you for joining us on Consumer Sense, where we make sense for you.